So here's what happened. Yesterday I'm standing in line at a local convenience store in town that I go to often to pick up a newspaper. So I'm standing in line at the register. You know, there's probably 3 people in front of me. There's 2 or 3 people behind me. And as I'm standing there waiting my turn, I'm looking at the door and I'm watching all these different people come in. It's about noon, you know, so people are coming in. The store's starting to fill up. There's a bunch of people backing up in line. So what happens in a circumstance like that at a local grocery store or convenience store when there's one register open and the store starts to fill up? What will happen is the person behind the counter that's making the sandwiches off to the side will stop, put the stuff down, take their gloves off, walk around the counter, open up another register and say, "Can I help the next person in line?" So that's exactly what happened. So I turn and look at the guy behind me. He looks at me. He goes, "Yeah, you go first." I said, "Nah, it's okay. I just have a newspaper. I have all day long. You can go first." He's like, "Well, okay." So before we had a chance to walk around there, somebody else jumped in front of us, which was fine with me. I was in no hurry. So I started a conversation. We started talking, me and the guy behind me. And he started to tell me that he suffered an illness. He was in the hospital for a little while, a couple months actually. And he was a little reluctant to start his job again for the first time in several months since his accident Monday morning. So, you know, as we're talking, he told me he was collecting disability and his bills were starting to pile up a little bit because he wasn't earning, you know, the overtime and things like that he got in his job, but he wasn't looking forward to going back to his job at all. So as the conversation grew and, you know, progressed from there, I basically told him that I have a home-based business. I pulled out a business card and I handed it to him with a website to take him to one of my landing pages, actually, and to tell him a little bit about my business, and told him that if he needed to make some additional income outside of his job to, you know, pay off some credit card bills or to prepare himself for Christmas, which is only a couple of weeks away, that this is something that he might want to take a look at. He was very, very open and very receptive and very thankful that I handed him this opportunity, you know, gave him the business card, and, you know, we exchanged pleasantries and we left. Well, I am very confident after the conversation that I had with that gentleman that I'm going to sign him up next week, okay, for 2 reasons. First of all, because my skills and the things that I have learned to be able to go out there and recruit into my business have really, really increased. And I got the warning signs and the buying signs and everything from the gentleman that he's very interested and very open. So I'm feeling good that he's going to sign up for my business. But the other reason, the number 2 reason, is because there's never been a better time in network marketing than this year and this time right now to recruit people that are looking for an opportunity to make some additional income. Everybody is open. Everybody's looking. The unemployment rate is 10% right now. There's a lot of people out of work. If there's anybody that you run into out there in the streets that you engage in a conversation with, they've either lost a job in the last couple of years or they know somebody that has. So everybody's starting to realize that the conventional job, there's no stability, okay? You have to come up with a plan B. So my advice to you is if you're not out there right now constantly propelling your business, moving forward, engaging in conversation and talking to people, letting them know that you have an opportunity and a vehicle to help them change their life, maybe secure their financial future, you know, their assets, their home, and take care of their family and all those things. If you're not taking advantage of this time right now, then you're really crazy, okay? Because it's never, ever been easier to open up a conversation with somebody and to get them receptive to what it is that you do, okay? So my advice to you is go out there and make it happen. I'll show you specifically, if you click on the link to this video, where I send people when after I hand them my business card and what kind of a website that they look at and how I propel my business forward from there. So if you're curious on, you know, this strategy, especially for new people getting into the network marketing business, this is a perfect opportunity for you to start taking action right now. So take a look at the link, and I'll show you where I send people when I engage in conversation with them. And, you know, this might be a great idea for you to go out there and get your business going. So thanks again for watching this video and listening to my story. And I hope, you know, you have success in the last month of 2009. And I hope you have a great year next year, because I know I will. Take care for now. Bye-bye.